Good morning, St. Luke's. It's Pastor Ben, and I wanted to bring you a devotional this Monday morning, a good way to get your week going. And then we've got a couple of updates as to what's going on around the church. We worshiped together yesterday on Facebook Live, and for the first time we actually had drive-in worship. The weather was good enough. And as much as it's been interesting having worship in different formats lately, I will say one of the things I miss about not having our normal worship style is the fact that there's no response. I can say anything and everything, and there's no one there to respond in any way. And a big part of worship has always been, it's easiest to describe it as a call and response, where the pastor or a leader says something and the congregation responds in a certain way. In the traditional service, one of the most common responses we have is some sort of creed. Sometimes it's the Apostles' Creed or the Nicene Creed, the Creed from the Church of Canada. They're all creeds we've used, but I love when we're together and can say a creed. You see, the beautiful thing to a creed is that they were designed in a way that it's not just us stating what we believe as we say it, but we're saying it together. We're saying it together as a people gathered in a space worshiping. We're saying it together with all those who have ever said the creed before. It's a very powerful thing to think that as we worship, we're lifting our voices up with those in the pews next to us, and also with those who have ever been, those who have said these creeds before. The last couple of weeks have been kind of crazy with the coronavirus, with a new way of working, with sickness, with joys, with excitements, with downsides. We've been working with my wife's family as her mother walks through the end of her journey with cancer. And one of the creeds that keeps standing out to me is a creed we've said before, and it's the Church of Canada's creed from 1968. And the line that's just been ringing in my head is the very last part of it that says, "In life, in death, in life beyond death, we are not alone." You know, how powerful of a statement is that to be able to say when we're not able to be together? That it doesn't matter where you are or what you're facing, it doesn't matter what might be going on, you're not alone. And not only are you not alone because your church family is here, but you're not alone because there are so many people who have walked this road before us, those who are praying for us that we can't possibly imagine, those who have lived a journey of life and have given us a great legacy. So I encourage you, as we keep walking down this road, a road that keeps us distant and separated, a road that seems hard sometimes, remember that line. In life, in death, in life beyond death, we are not alone. Thanks be to God. Amen. As far as a couple of quick updates, we are still watching very carefully as to how the state of Texas is reopening and what that looks like. It is looking more and more like we will not have worship into May. Certainly through the middle of May, we will not have worship in the sanctuary. As soon as it's safe, as soon as we can gather in a means that's acceptable, we will. But that also means our church calendar is going to remain kind of empty right now. We want to make sure that when we do open up, we do it safely and we do it in a way that doesn't put anyone at risk. So we will continue having worship online at 8:30 and 10:30 on Sunday mornings. And as long as the weather is good, we're going to continue doing drive-up worship. You can come to the parking lot, park, and listen over the radio and be a part of worship that way. We will continue doing our devotionals and Bible studies. If you have any other ideas, anything you think might be great, let me know, and we will start working on that. But until we meet again, I'll be praying for you.